as soon as you guys are ready, we'll just open it straight up for questions.
Yeah.
When y'all are all
I gotta
good.
zoom in on your pretty face.
Get you really in focus.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're just talking about Coach, kind of split down the middle as far as people coming back and new faces out there. I mean, what's kind of the vibe as a player as you're looking around, like maybe still meeting some of these people a little bit?
Yeah, we're still meeting new guys, but I feel like the spring, how much time we had together and on the field and everything, I feel like we got close with each other. Like, we started hanging out after afternoons. Like, we would do some team activities together. So I feel like we're getting, like, the energy today was amazing. I feel like everyone is loving on each other, even if we're still trying to meet each other. But it's still like a great group of guys so far. Great group of guys.
What is the feeling compared to this time last year, as someone who was here this time last year?
Yeah, it's a lot of different. Like, last year we were like, everyone was new. We were still trying to figure everything out. It took us a lot more time than I feel like it's going to take us this year, because we got a lot of guys who have the championship mentality on them. And we're a championship team. We know how we do things around here. We know how we practice, and we set a standard, and we follow that standard all day.
Is that a conversation you have with some of the new guys that have come in?
Of course.
Hey, here's what we've done. We're looking to do even more, maybe.
Of course, yeah. And Coach Mack tried to set the older guys who were coming back. He told us to set a standard and try to lead the other guys to the same standard that we are, because we are a championship team, and we will be a championship team.
What is the energy kind of like going through, I guess, spring this time around versus last year when it was an entirely new coaching staff?
Yeah, so like I said, last year everyone was new, and like a lot of us from last year came as like trying to like prove someone wrong, and it was a little different. Like, we were mostly focused on ourselves more last year, I feel like. But this year we're as a team, we're more a team, and we're all trying to get a team bonding, but at the same time focusing on yourself too, to try to be better. But I feel like we're like getting more like as a team this year than last year. I feel like we're closer.
Coach talked about how it maybe looks a little bit different at practice, and guys flying around, maybe a little more athleticism. Can you kind of feel and see that difference versus last year's team?
Yeah, I try to focus on O-line most of the time,
Sure.
But I feel the energy. Like, today we felt energy. Like, our receivers will catch a ball, and the whole sideline will get an energy. Like, even our defense make a play, get a fumble or something, get a pick, where everyone is energized. Like, I feel the energy. So I feel like that's like, if we see athletic moving around, I think that's what Coach Mack was referring to, the energy.
The offensive line was so good last year. What do you have to do to get that back?
To be honest, I'm excited about this O-line too this year. Last year we were really good, I agree. But I feel like this year we returned some guys back, me and JD, and then we got a new guys who are like really good. We have the guys who came to play that have a snaps in this league, they already played in this league, and I feel like we got more depth this year. So that's why I feel like we're gonna be even better this year, to be honest.
Is that going to help the offense return to the same kind of play you guys were expected to last year?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we're gonna be there again.
And as far as your role, you're one of the guys, you've been around for a while. How does that change for you?
Yeah, I just, like, in the off season, we had a lot of conversations with Coach Mack and Coach Clem and Coach Mitch about stepping up and being a leader more. And that's why I try to get myself, in the same time, to get better, because I got a lot of things to improve myself too. Like, watching the film from last year, I feel like I got a lot of things to improve, but also to step up a leader and set the standard for the new guys, even for the whole offense, even the quarterbacks, the wideouts, everyone set a standard how we do things, and we just follow that standard.
Say a new quarterback going to be running the show this year. What do you, I mean, it's obviously early, but what have you seen from this new group of guys that are running them now as well?
Man, I'm excited about all of them. Them boys can play. They were good at some ball. They're athletic. They read. They're loud. They're leaders. I'm really excited about them too. It's just hype up to see someone behind you, and you know he's confident. You know he's going to go to play. You look back. You know that guy's confident. You want to play for him. You want to play with him.
You see any of the similarities from the guy you guys that run the show last year?
Yeah. Last spring was a little different, but I feel like, yeah, with Amari and Dex from last year, we were confident in them. So I feel like we'll be the same way right now too.
Anything else from Millie? All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.